So one of the first objective is to create a chatbot, right? So for this, we are going to go to this section here and get started, and you're going to create a chatbot. When creating a chatbot, basically you click here and you will be asked for the chatbot name and the description. This is my first chatbot, so I'm going to put first chatbot. And for the description, I can put anything. This is my first chatbot. Now we supply you with a few templates depending on some basic requirements that you may have. The usual requirements are the use of a chatbot for a FAQ, for frequently asked questions, or for lead generation if you're an agency, for example. A support chatbot. Maybe you want to do a mix of FAQ and live chat, or maybe you want to do only live chat. For this example, let's do um, the support chatbot that will do a mix of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a support chatbot. Uh, this is going to be the predefined template. This is going to be the start. So if you want to modify the beginning and then the initial message, you can basically change this to whatever you like. Then we have a choices. What would you like to do? Have a questions, or I want to chat with a human. If he goes through the human, then we will get started and we will ask for the name, for the business email address, and for the name of the company. Then, as soon as those information are entered, we're going to do a Zapier export of those contact details back to Zapier, so you can after that move it, for example, to HubSpot or Salesforce or any other CRM tool that you may be working with, and then we are going to be doing the transfer to an agent. If they go for the questions, we're going to be showing an option, and then we're going to provide them this some frequent asked questions. And this is the fair question: what is A, and where can I find B? And the reply, the answer for this question would be A is the first letter of the planet of the alphabet, and B is you can find B just after A. After that information is supplied, then we will do a transfer to the point to what would you like to do, which is basically this option here. You can test the chatbot by clicking here, and you'll see how it's gonna be flowing through the diagram in those terms, right? So if I go, for example, if I have a question, it will go through that route. Uh, well, these are some frequent asked question, A, B, and you get the idea, right? Of course, we can then save the chatbot, and then if you want to install this chatbot in the website, then you click on integration code, and it will supply with an HTML that you can use to integrate it manually. But also we have some other integration. For example, that we have a WordPress plugin. So if you have a WordPress website, you can easily install the widget and configure it. Some basic details will be required. For example, the widget ID and the chatbot ID. We will show you where you can find those information during that process. For example, this is the flow ID. Each chatbot will have its own flow ID, so it's good to identify which one it is. All right, so that's for the chatbot section. The other option that you would like to try maybe is to do live chat. So for the live chat, you go here and you will see a set of visitors. So once, of course, you need to install the widget first, and you will see a list of visitors where you can click on them and chat with them in real time. And you also get insights, and you can see also the conversation of with the chatbot, so you can have a reference what's going on previous to the chat. For this, I'm gonna do another demo in another video probably, so stay tuned for that. Then, of course, you want to integrate with external software. One of the main objective is to get the lead from the website and shift it to the next step of the funnel. So usually for that, you're going to be using some level of integration with another software. That's where enter the Zapier integration. You will need an API key, and you will need to configure the Zapier integration in order to connect this our system with, let's say, Salesforce, HubSpot, or anything else. Right, that's it for now.